Sometimes the hardest betrayal to heal is the one that teaches you to doubt everyone. Greetings and blessings, my butterflies. Welcome back. This is our morning metamorphosis message. This is our opportunity to set the intention to embrace, transmute, or surrender energy that's no longer serving us, depending on which one is for our highest good. But always remember these energies are potential. So if you don't resonate, leave them here. If you do, my butterflies, be so kind to like, comment, share, or repost the video. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. My butterflies, this morning, we start out with two very similar energies. We have the energy of the Seven of Swords, which is all about betrayal, and clarifying that we have trust issues. But just being honest with you, this reading feels more about a fear of betrayal and how those past experiences have shaped your expectations. It feels like it's about that more so than it is about you experiencing some type of outside betrayal. But you also use your discernment. This may apply to you in that way or the way that I just explained. But we're going to jump right into this read, my butterflies. Starting out with the energy of the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords energy, this energy often represents something that's done in secret. This is avoidance. This is secret protection, hidden motives. This could be the energy of just someone just not showing up completely transparent. They're not showing you their whole hand. They're not being honest. This could be someone who's doing something behind your back. Or this could be something that's being done unconsciously that you yourself are doing without realizing it, my butterflies. But with this energy being paired with the energy of trust issues, the first question that comes to my mind from this oracle card is are you really protecting yourself or pushing someone away, with betrayal being written right next to trust issues? And that's a very, very powerful question, a very deep question. Because those wounds that come to us from trusting, from places, from experiences where we put our trust in situation, that can create a very, very difficult, tumultuous, repeated cycle. It starts off like, someone gets hurt. Then they become cautious. That cautiousness ends up turning to suspicion. And that suspicion creates a distance. And before you know it, that distance creates disconnection. So this reading feels like Spirit is asking us at this time to examine whether or not our defenses are serving us or if they are really, really isolating us. Because I'm going to jump right into the hidden energy underneath the bottom of the deck. We have the Hierophant. This is the energy of commitment, tradition. The Hierophant energy is all about wisdom. This is values. This is your belief system. These are patterns that have already been established with the Hierophant energy. And with this being the overall truth underneath the bottom of the deck, this changes everything. Because the Hierophant being here, it suggested to us that trust issues are being highlighted. The trust issues that are being highlighted, where we're seeing those issues, where it's rearing its ugly head again, that energy is highlighting and popping back up again for us because it may be connected to some type of learned behavior, some type of learned belief. This could be connected to old conditioning or a type of pattern or relationship cycle that you've been, repeating over and over and over again. It's been carrying on for a long time. So now I have to ask, when I look at this, I have to ask, um, what have we really been taught to expect? Have we been taught to expect, good things to come from a relationship? Are we taught to be suspicious of relationships, to be suspicious of people? Because sometimes we aren't responding to a situation that's presently in front of us. Sometimes we're responding from a place of an old experience. The first indication of something that looks like the past, we respond from that way. But the Hierophant energy is here, being here, it's suggesting that the hidden truth may be an opportunity for us to challenge those outdated beliefs about trust, those old patterns when it comes to relationships, that avoidance when we were being asked to be vulnerable, or that fear of connection. But what stands out to most to me, my butterflies, is the energy doesn't seem to be focused on another person's behavior. Because, like I said, this is trust issues, your tradition, your commitments. It's focused on our relationship with trust itself. The Seven of Swords energy says beware. And the trust and the issues card, that's indicating, it's asking us to ask ourselves with the trust issue energy, it's asking us to ask ourselves, are we seeing what is actually happening? Or we're afraid of what might happen? The Hierophant energy is here to remind us to examine the beliefs beneath what's making us fearful. Because self protection and self isolation, sometimes they can look very, very familiar. They can look similar. They can look just alike. It's imperative for us to understand that past betrayals can create assumptions for us in the present moment, in the present day. Not everyone who approaches us is a repeat of someone from our past. So that's when we have to get into this place. We have to be mindful and make it our intention to have a healthy level of discernment, because that's very different from expecting betrayal to happen to us. Fear often looks like evidence. Fear shows up as that evidence to confirm itself. So sometimes we'll get things that looks like evidence, and it's only showing up to us that way because it's confirming the fear that already exists to us. So my butterflies, let's make it our intention to embrace that healing trust issue doesn't mean that we're abandoning our boundaries. It means that we are creating balanced, healthier ones. I want to leave us all with an affirmation, something that we can use to stay grounded in this energy. And this affirmation is going to be, I release the need to expect betrayal. My butterflies, I want us to take that powerful affirmation with us. And I want us to affirm it to ourselves when we have moments of doubt, when we have moments of fear, when we have moments of uncertainty. Speak that into our spirit. Affirm that, confirm that we're not operating from that energy anymore. Until next time, my butterflies, always remember that my healing is your healing and your healing is mine. Until next time.